104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Well, good
morning.
in Houston, Texas. It is Thursday, January 25th of 2024. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. It's going to be a rainy day. We have money to give away with the secret sound. But first and foremost, I would like to give an extra special shout out to anyone who has to get up extra early to get their kids on a school bus, and to the bus driver who got up super early and get these kids on a bus at 5:45.
The sad thing is there's a lot of kids that do that.
Yeah, and I never knew it before until the last week I've seen a school bus on my commute, and I have never seen that before.
With
and
kids?
Yes, the kids that are waiting, these two little boys wait with their backpacks.
At
They
what
look
time?
Like 5:45.
Holy cow.
Yeah, like the bus is
That's
there at
really
5:45.
early.
And I don't understand, how much time are they sitting at the campus? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's things we didn't think about because it's not our wheelhouse, right? We wake up, we have our schedule, we come to the Roula and Ryan show. Everybody's got their different schedule. But the bus driver probably wakes up at 4. And then how many kids are they getting at 5:45? And then how long are these kids sitting around? Because school doesn't usually start till 7:45.
Be on the bus for an hour.
You think?
I used to be.
Even
That's
out
a
in the
long
country,
time.
though.
Out in the country, though, it was like
For a metropolitan area, if it's a city school bus.
they bus them to different schools.
Or like a
that are farther away.
preschool
That's the Katie bus.
program.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
It didn't say
Could be.
KDISD on it because I actually looked today.
Right.
I was like, what ISD is this? It was Houston.
I've seen buses that say Brenda's bus.
Yes, I have seen that too, Kevin.
Yeah, they're probably like daycare.
Private
like
buses.
Private,
Private. It
There's
looks
like
like
a
an
pickup bus.
outright nice school bus, but on the side it says Brenda's
Maybe-
bus. I'm like,
Yes,
all right,
maybe
Brenda,
it's
go,
a-
girl.
bus.
A
Yeah.
private school, because I'm sitting here. I
The private
Googled.
school has their name on it.
Okay, so I Googled what is the earliest start time in Houston, and 7:30.
So that's what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
they have breakfast, though, for the you
That's
go early. You can drop the kids off. They can have a breakfast there.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm just saying if that's your regular day and you listen to the Roula and Ryan show and you're looking forward to the open of the show where we welcome you to the show and do our thing, I'm going to put special spotlight on you, bus drivers and early parents and early kids.
It's like the old beer commercial.
Thank
We
you,
celebrate
Lola.
you, early to school bus driver.
Well, we've had bus drivers that play our show in their bus over the years.
Uh.
There are full-on adults who've grown up, and their memories of being on the bus is the bus driver telling them to shush.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's Roula and Ryan's Roses time.
That is a tough job. We had.
They got to be listening. They can't just put headphones on.
No,
Right.
they can't. You're not allowed to do that. But my God, we drove our bus driver crazy. We had 2 bus drivers growing up. Where one of them
You guys are jerks.
I didn't do it. I was like the quiet kid that just kind of kept his head down.
Well, then you should have said the kids on my bus.
The kids on
Yeah,
my
'cause you
bus.
said
we,
Not we,
you.
not me being part of the
Right,
evil.
we know your personality. You
Yeah, the
love
hooligans.
to be the guy who's like, you know what I did?
I instigated it.
You
He
throw
probably- I didn't do this,
Paper
but-
balls in her hair.
Yep.
We had
Paper
one-
airplanes.
I remember telling you guys this story years ago. I remember his
Oh,
name.
then you don't need to tell us again.
Dutch.
The bus driver's name was Dutch.
His name was Dutch
See the one
Wensler.
that fell asleep?
He was the one that actually he drove off into a cornfield.
Yeah, the cornfield guy.
Yeah, because he couldn't take it anymore. These girls were picking on some guy, and he goes, "That's it!" And he threw him off in the middle of a cornfield. And then,
that gets you fired today.
Oh,
Get you
yeah.
on Facebook.
and then we had another bus driver. I don't know what her name was. Everybody called her Lady Spock because she had like a haircut like Mr. Spock.
I wonder who started
Lady.
that.
I
name.
know.
Let's see.
Star Trek is your number
I
one
love Star Trek, but I didn't call her that.
Yeah, sure.
We should call her Lady,
Lady
Spock.
Spock.
Exactly.
You're revealing yourself.
She got so upset she ended up rear-ending another car while we were driving, and I think she retired after that. Yeah, kids can be jerks.
Lady
Poor
Spock.
lady.
Sam was you had a question about a mommy question?
Yeah,
'Cause we're so busy today. I don't know if I have time to
So
get it in.
I have to take Santiago to daycare really early in order to get to here. And this morning, I was running late this morning because he would not finish his bottle this morning. Like I am holding it for him, trying to get him to feed. And I check 10 minutes later, he drank 1 ounce.
Oh, man.
That's
he's
it.
Just like
He's
nursing
just
that thing.
giggling and just like,
I'm not interested.
I'm
in
not
milk.
interested. So I put him in the car and I give him his bottle, and then I'm driving and I'm texting my husband and I'm like, why is he not taking his bottle? Because Mark had to head out even earlier than me this morning, and he's like, well, maybe he's over his bottle and he needs like other food. How do parents wake up so early and feed their kids before they take them?
Especially like at 7 when they're trying to get
Meal prep the night
other
before.
kids.
Well, sometimes
do
they
you
in a
just...
jar.
But do you sit your kid down to have them eat, or do they eat in the car? Like,
Are you
I don't
talking about babies or
understand.
just
Or any
like
kids?
Like
Any
older
kids,
kids,
like
like the school
ones
bus kids that I'm talking about? They had to eat breakfast. Is that what you're saying?
Like that, or even like Santiago, like what if he's done with his bottle and now he wants like pancakes or French toast? Like, am I supposed to be sitting him down at a table before I leave for school, or
Does-
like
does
before
he
I leave
eat
for work?
pancakes? For
Yes,
real?
yeah, he does.
So you feel it.
Like, how do I do this?
How does he communicate to you that after a bottle at 10 months old that he wants some real food?
Well, normally I give him like, okay, so bottle, and then he'll have like maybe a jar of food or something like that, and then like snacks, and then he'll have another bottle. But they normally do the breakfast snacks at daycare.
Okay.
But this morning he would not take his bottle, and then I was thinking eventually he's going to be done being 1, so he's not going to be on formula anymore. He's going to have to eat food. So how do I feed this baby at like 4 o'clock in the morning? Do I sit him down?
well, I think
Wake up and eat.
Like, how do I don't
Well, so
understand.
there's-
I don't understand the concept of like, can he eat in the car on the way to daycare? Because it's a 30-minute drive to
Well,
daycare.
he can't have a pouch in the back seat. It'll be a hot mess when you get there.
Right.
Everywhere.
Or if he chokes.
And then
Yeah,
if he
he'll
chokes,
just
like I
be-
can't give him just pancakes because I have to pull him off like small pieces.
Yeah.
Now you gotta get up even earlier.
That's
Oh
what
my
I'm saying.
God.
I don't
Or
know how to
talk
do
the
this.
daycare and see what their policy is. I know different daycares have different stuff about food.
Yeah.
But ask them what their best route is, because they're the ones that ultimately you're taking him to.
Right.
And if you chose to not feed him because he's just not taking it, he's just not interested, you can't force feed him. You need to tell them, here's what he usually is eating by the time I bring him to you, but today he's barely had any.
Yeah.
So can you
I did give them the
watch
bottle.
him in like in 30 minutes, try it again?
Right.
And then
But
I guess
Sam-
it's really a daycare question for you and your daycare.
He's a healthy weight, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's really
that
healthy
kid
weight.
doesn't miss a meal.
Everything I'm Googling right now, it says between 9 and 12 months, you can start, integrating the regular foods.
Right. But like, how do I do that? Do I just have to wake up earlier?
Because she's already
Sounds
getting
like
up
it.
early, and
I'm already getting up early with him, so it's like
when do they stop
I
drinking
don't-
formula? I forget.
It said usually around a year.
Yeah,
Most-
like a year
most.
is like when they stop. So now
funny how
it's
you
like you're
forget
supposed
that
to have
stuff.
a full meal. I don't even eat
Well,
breakfast.
because you do like the pouches are a miracle because you throw them in the
Yeah.
diaper bag and let's go. A lot of times I remember at 4 months was the
I don't know.
rice
I need
cereal
mom help.
try. 4 months is when you try the rice
Yes.
cereal.
Does he get hungry like on the weekends when you're not getting up at 4? Take him at 4:30, 4.
Yeah, does he start crying at like 4:30 because his
No.
routine Monday through Friday is to eat?
No, he's actually really good because in the morning I have to wake him up and he doesn't want to get up. He's all like cranky.
no,
I know, sweet
sweetie
thing. And I'm like rubbing his
Wait
back.
till he's
Little
speaking.
butterbean,
Wait
get
till
up,
he's
little
talking. Like,
buddy.
Shut up,
But-
Mom. I don't want to get up.
Yeah, 6:30 is what he wakes up on the weekend, and then he'll get his first bottle at 7.
Okay.
How many bottles a day does he have? Do you know?
So I've been splitting it between 4 and 5.
Okay.
Like right now it's easy because you got the daycare, but when they go to school, when like he's 5 or 6, are you gonna hire like somebody to come over,
Cook
or
breakfast.
like your husband if he leaves early?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
gonna be
I
You
don't
have to
know.
have a nanny.
Okay,
So that's
example,
why-
my mom's at my house
Like,
right
so
now.
you
Thank
think of-
God for my mom because
Yeah.
I'm here. My husband had to leave earlier than me today. And I was like, who's going to take our kids to school?
Right.
And who's going to be with them in the house while they sleep?
Well, I was thinking that's why sometimes maybe the bus stop, I wonder, like with them getting up so early, I wonder if the parents, if that's like an additional program. Because I know that my mom
Going
would
back
have
to why the
drop
kids
me
are on the
off-
bus at
yeah.
5:45.
They get out of
Yeah.
the bus, then get to
Then
school
get
and eat.
breakfast, yeah. Well, sorry to take off that conversation. If moms have any ideas, my Instagram is Slam Given. I would appreciate any advice because I don't really know what to do.
I feel like you got to talk to the daycare about it
Daycare?
because they're the ones that are, you pass the baton to them with him.
Yeah.
So if you cannot force feed him. If he's not interested, he will just play with that bottle and hold it and smile and giggle at you or just keep pushing it away.
Make them feed him.
So tell them, listen, here's the thing. He usually has had this much food by the time I bring him to you. He's barely eaten. I need you guys to be on top of him. He's probably going to get hungry like in 30 minutes or cranky or something.
Okay. So maybe I don't have to do the bottle before I take him to daycare then. But the thing is, I'm putting him to bed at 6:30 p.m. So he is going 12 plus hours.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But
Or
he
not
would let you
12
know,
plus hours, but
believe
you know
me,
what I mean,
babies
like
let you know
6:30
when
to-
they're hungry. They
Yeah.
are cranky. They are so mad.
Is he
They're
teething right now?
crying?
Yeah, well, he has 2 little teeth right now. But yeah, he's teething.
Sometimes they
I
don't
guess
want
I'll
to
have to
eat.
figure it out.
because
Somebody
they're
texted,
teething.
you don't need to feed him that early. Daycare can do that.
Yeah, make them do
Yeah,
it.
I guess. Okay.
But again, you have to talk to your daycare because
Right,
you
try
know
and
they
figure
know
out,
your baby, and every daycare is different, and your relationship.
he's
with them.
also the earliest baby there, so sometimes I feel like they wait till like all the other babies come in, and then they like do snack time. You know what I mean? So maybe
if he's
they
the only
would,
baby there, they'd be like,
maybe they
okay,
give
we
him
only
a
got
free,
one.
Yeah,
Let's
tell him to
free
feed him
snack.
feed you private
A free
feeding.
snack. Okay.
Private snacks with Santi.
I'll try and figure it out.
Snacks with Santi. Sandwiches with Sam. New show.
By the way, Sam, didn't you? Somebody finally guessed yesterday's secret sound
They
on
did.
your show.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that when we come back for
Yeah.
Scoop because it was so exciting yesterday. The jackpot
Sorry.
was huge.
What's
we got
jackpot
a
now?
new sound. It's $400.
It's
how much?
$416.
Damn.
$416
All
for
right.
a new sound already. So
already missed some.
We'll let you hear that secret sound on the other side. Should we just do the secret sound real fast?
Let's
right
get it
now?
real quick, just in case someone's going in.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
Here's the sound. All right, there it goes. There's a sound. Okay, we'll talk about the
Hurt my
excitement
ear.
Sam had
Hurt my
yesterday. One more time.
Sorry, I'll turn it down a little bit.
No, it's fine. Oh, awesome.
I just
That's
wanted
almost
to get it
satisfying.
I don't. It's the opposite of satisfying.
Okay, here's your weather for today. It's going to be a mess today.
No, it's not actually.
I feel like it's already a mess because
No.
of yesterday's
Larry.
runoff and the ponding.
No. The rain will be gone after 8 a.m. We are under a flood watch until noon, but after 8, the rain should go away, and then we're going to have sunshine today. So it's actually going to be a nice day. It's not going to be a mess. I mean,
But your morning commute's not so fantastic for those bussies.
but yeah, it's going to.
Thank you.
I mean, here we are like 2 weeks ago, or was it a week ago? We had the freeze. It's going to be in the 70s today. Right now, 57 degrees and 6:11 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I am proud to introduce
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
Okay, before I get into the scoop, let me get into what the secret sound is all about. KRBE's secret sound. If you've been listening or maybe watching television, you probably may have seen our commercials about it.
You guys look fantastic.
Thank you.
I was like, there's my friends. I know them. I know those people.
Sam's in the background just walking by, like trying to get in the shot.
Yeah,
Hi.
like, hey, did you see my hair? Did you see my hairpiece on that?
Look at me.
Go to
on Ryan's
krbe.com.
I do not wear a hairpiece, you son of a.
He paid a lot of money for that thing to
Got
get
real
sewn
long
in.
bangs.
Yeah, if all of a sudden they came with like long flowing bangs down to my nose, then you know I've made that transition.
A little
Go to krve.com to become an insider. You get emailed the exact times a day that we are going to play the secret sound. The secret sound will air 5 times a day between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. When you hear it, you have to be caller 104 to the number 713-390-KRBE. That's our request line. So keep it handy so that you're not fumbling at the time. You're like, oh my God, that's the secret sound. What's the number? I'm having a brain fart. Okay, so 713-390-KRBE. When you hear the sound, we will ask you to be caller 104. The first hurdle is to be caller 104. The second hurdle is to guess the sound correctly to win the money. Yesterday, we had a sound going, it seemed like forever.
What was the final tally?
The jackpot was won after our show with Sam.
1,200.
The next person was with Sam. It was 1,200. Where's that paper? Hold on.
I know. I'm so sorry. My
It was a lot.
thing
It's like
just-
$1,200 bucks. Over $1,200.
It's like over $1,200.
If you go to
Y'all-
KRB's,
It was $1,248.
you can see the whole thing.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
It's so cute to watch how happy Sam was.
I felt like I was more excited than her. She was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
Can I tell y'all?
So
Watch
hold
the
on, let's
video.
talk about what the sound was yesterday. The sound yesterday was a sparkler.
A lit
Sparkler.
Lit sparkler.
Because obviously a sparkler without being lit doesn't make any noise.
Can I tell you the long? I'll tell you a quick story about how long it took to get that sound effect. It was really funny because we knew we wanted to do it. That was mine to hold the sparkler. But the problem we had, nobody had a lighter in the building. Literally going from floor to floor
There you
looking
go,
for somebody
Kev.
with a lighter.
Go to a gas station.
How about a...
No, but I mean, they were
There's
under.
one right here down the
I know, but there were for some reason we didn't think of that, and we're just going downstairs, and then we go downstairs and we think, oh, there's people that smoke outside. Maybe we'll find somebody with a lighter.
Yeah, the cool kids.
Smokers.
Yeah, they're not cool.
But it was really cold and windy that day, and there was nobody out there smoking. So then I put down the sparkler box on the. I forget, on the side of a car, and George, the engineer, comes out and he's talking to us. And I'm like, hey, George, we couldn't find the sparklers. We
They're
turned
writing
around.
vapes now.
George had picked up the box of sparklers and went upstairs, and
Lost
we're like,
them.
where'd the sparklers go? And then we finally found the sparklers, and then I think I lit it off a cigarette. Like some guy was downstairs smoking.
Well,
and
we
lit it.
recorded though.
Yeah, no, I got his lighter.
Yeah,
I got his
It's
lighter.
a lighter because I
It's-
saw
I got
it.
his lighter.
Lighter
Yeah,
off a
yeah,
cigarette.
that's right.
You can see the video of you
Yeah.
lighting it.
Yeah, it was off his lighter.
Was he there?
You didn't light it up a
Are we
cigarette.
going to tell the history of every sound that we made?
Good God.
There's a video of the sounds after the sound has been revealed.
Stop it.
that you had you
Okay, so the lit sparkler was the guest yesterday.
Yes.
And that got guessed right after our show. So then, Sam, you premiered the next new sound, which is this one. Here is the new KRBE secret sound. Okay. And the jackpot for that is $416 already.
Yes. Do you want to know what the
Wow.
guesses?
Yeah, let's hear what the wrong guesses of
Wrong
that
guesses
noise
are?
are, and
Okay.
then we'll play the noise again.
Someone thought it was chips crunching,
Okay.
can being crushed, and then walking on black ice.
Walking on black
Walking
ice.
on
what's that?
black ice.
Oh, because the crunch of the. But where would we have gotten that
I'd see
sound
the-
from?
Well, we
because
did have
every
the
sound had to be
freeze.
video recorded. So I don't know where we would have walked on black
Walking on
ice.
black ice would be this.
Oh, dear God.
So that is. Those are not the correct guesses. Here is the sound again. All right, there you go. So the next time we tell you to be caller 104, think about what is your guess going to be if you're caller 104. The window opens at 7 a.m. It closes at 7 p.m. There's 5 guesses in between. Good luck,
And if you
KRBE
get it-
secret sound for the cash.
You get it right, then we're going to get a documentary on the making of the sound.
All right, smartass.
Let's move on to this.
5 minutes later.
There are a lot of things over the years of pop culture have become iconic, right? Like, how you doing? How you doing? People know that phrase. That's a social.
Whoa.
Yeah, that is that. What's that for? That's from
That was
Blossom.
some Blossom.
There are a lot of different things, and then there are different clothing items, like the way different characters looked or how they wore their hair. Things
Steve
like
Urkel
that.
with the suspenders.
Yeah. Did I do that? And his glasses. Okay, so a big piece is from the series Sex and the City. Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica Parker's character, wears this tulle skirt in the opening of Sex and the City for
What's a
6th
tulle
season.
skirt?
It's like think of like
type
a
of
veil. Think of
yeah.
like a veil. What a
Yes.
veil is made out of, that's tulle. And so it's a little
So it's really puffy.
it's real puffy.
okay.
It's a glitter waistband with a tulle skirt. She wears it in the opening of Sex and the City, and it's an iconic skirt. Even when they did the movie where Carrie was getting married to Big and she was going to ditch her apartment, they had to go through the clothes. And then she has the skirt, and everyone's like, keep it or, toss it. It's like, keep it. Well, that skirt went up for auction with a bunch of other stuff, like a Princess Diana dress, a Princess Grace dress, all this stuff. That skirt cost the wardrobe department at HBO $5 when they made that decision to put that on Carrie Bradshaw's character.
Nuh-uh.
Or SJP's
That's
character.
it?
It was $5. That skirt was $5.
Well, they found it at a thrift shop.
I don't know. She put
They
Patricia.
could probably make it too with the
Yeah.
the thread.
Easy,
and all.
easy.
What's it going for now?
It sold for $52,000.
Oh my God! Whoa!
It's sold at this auction for charity for $52,000. It was included in the Julian Auction's Unstoppable Signature Styles of Iconic Women in Fashion. It was one of the biggest items that really surprised them. It's just a white 3-tier tutu with a satin waistband. That's it. Cost $5 when they found it for wardrobe. Yeah.
What do they do with that? They put it in one of those boxes,
Like a glass,
those
plexiglass.
and put it
Oh,
in your
like a
wall?
shadow box on the wall?
Shadow
Yeah.
box. Is that what
Yeah,
you do?
because you're going to wear that. Are you going to wear that out? Like, this is Carrie
If I
Bradshaw's
paid
tulle skirt.
$52,000, I am
$52,000
not
for
wearing
skirt.
that.
But you want it up there. You want people to talk about it. I guess.
guess.
They thought
Yeah.
the charity auction thought that it would maybe go for $8,000, $12,000 max.
Oh my
It went for
gosh.
$52,000. Patricia Field was a designer who found the piece right before the 1998 premiere, which I was saying yesterday later in the show that Sex and the City, even though it was an HBO show and it's on Max, it just got licensed to go on Netflix. So imagine how we're going to have a recurrence.
New
now. Like, the way
audience.
people are like, oh, I love Suits. Suits is so great. Like, Suits is old now. I mean, it's been around for a long time. They wish they had this kind of talk. That's why they were at the Emmys and they were making a joke about themselves.
So they might bring it
Yeah.
back. They might
Like, we've
do
been here for
something.
15 years. We're never
I
been
got
invited.
back on Suits.
I don't know where I'm
You
at in
did?
it. I don't know if I'm season 3, 2, 4. I forgot. So
Usually it'll
watch
tell
it.
you
I already
the last
finished it.
episode
but I
you
watched
watched.
it before. It wasn't on Netflix. I watched it on like Amazon Prime or
Was it
something. Just like
FX?
3
Oh, no,
years
you were
ago.
watching on streaming.
And then I just forgot where I was.
You might
Yeah,
just have to restart.
And Suits is a law firm show. It's another
Yes.
one of these law firm shows. But what makes it different than other ones? I'm not really sure.
The guy's got a photographic memory. He never went to law. He didn't pass the bar.
They only hire
Yeah.
people from Harvard Law School.
But this kid
At
didn't
the-
go
at
to
the firm.
Harvard.
And then one of the
Right.
main lawyers,
Mike.
He's like, I'm bringing you in with me. And it's
And Harvey.
So only a few people know. And
Harvey Specter.
there's that one jerk guy
Yes.
with the big cheeks. What's his name?
Lewis.
Lewis is trying to figure out, this guy, something doesn't seem right about him.
So it's like, is he going to get caught? And if he gets caught, what happens?
That
And
he's like a scammer and he's fooling everybody.
He's not a scammer.
he's
just
not,
really smart.
yeah, he's just super, super smart, but he didn't have the opportunity to go to college.
things
But what do you
happen.
mean was he going to get caught?
because he's pretending to be a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer.
He's not legit a
but
lawyer.
nobody
but
knows
he's
that. Oh, I thought you were
practicing,
saying
yeah.
that they hired him knowing he's not a lawyer.
No.
One guy
okay.
did.
One guy did.
Yeah.
Harvey,
Okay,
the main
yes,
guy.
yes.
But it's
Oh,
really
that's
fun to see like
interesting.
their relationship. Obviously, any show you start finding favorites
And their
of
banter
your...
back and forth,
Yes!
like they love Star Wars
And
or
Harvey
something.
always looks so handsome. He always has really nice suits.
I was eating a hot dog though at that food truck.
Just let him go, okay?
Like, man, how
Just
does he
let
have
him
a body like that? He's eating hot dogs.
Because it's not real, Eric.
Yeah.
It's called it's in the script.
That's where you suspend belief.
Yeah, so I can't believe it.
Speaking of,
The hot
He's gonna
dog.
have cancer or something.
and
that he's
listen,
having
the hot
dogs.
dog thing, I'm going to go on tangent on this because it's Super Bowl time almost. It's in Vegas this year. We don't know who's going to be in the Super Bowl yet, but we've got the final 4 teams playing this weekend. And there was a guy that made the news like, what, a month ago maybe? 3 weeks ago, who ate nothing but hot dogs,
Well,
Costco hot
Costco,
dogs.
yeah.
And everyone's like, well, did he turn into a hot dog? And he's like, oh, I lost weight. Well, because he was eating like, what, 3 hot dogs a day. And I don't know if you add up the calories for that.
Not a lot.
Anyway, so now I don't know. All these food things come onto my reels, right? Because I'm a foodie. We look at things. Yo, I saw the most ridiculous Super Bowl hot dog dish. I mean, I almost want to say Try It Tuesday, but I just want to be sick. I just cannot. They take hot dogs, an entire package of hot dogs.
Okay.
Open it up. Get those cannoli shells that people make manicotti with. The
Ew.
cannoli shells,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Cannoli is the sweet thing. No, but manicotti shells.
Manicotti.
right?
Manicotti, yeah.
Not the one that's open-ended like a giant ziti. Not the one that looks like an actual shell.
Right.
Put the hot dog in there.
Uh-huh.
Then they line it on the bottom of a glass Pyrex, right? Then they poured 2 cans of chili on top. Then they squeezed mustard all over it.
Ew.
No.
Then they sprinkled onions. I'm thinking, are they going for like a Frito pie situation here with
I don't
shells? Like
think
it got
so.
me watching it. Like, what's this going to end up like? Then they put ketchup all over it. Then they put cheese all over
Before
it.
they cooked
And then I just flipped out of the reel because I just can't watch the rest of this. It was so gross looking. Those hot dogs in the shells with all that Hormel chili all over them, and then covered in mustard and ketchup. I was like, no. I don't know how this is going to end up. It's not for
Then
me.
you certainly have seen this video. Have you seen the video where they have the surgical glove? They put a hot dog in each finger, and then they crack the eggs. They put it in there, tie it up, boil it,
That's
and it
weird.
comes out, and it's a hot dog hand.
It was really big for like Halloween
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah,
to make
I
it.
remember
Yeah, that's
back
what
in
you're like. Why
October.
did I see that? Yeah.
The hot dog hand.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yuck. So
Was that to
anyway,
eat,
back
though,
to
or was that
Suits. He was
just
eating
a-
a hot
No, you
dog
could
that
eat
bothered
it.
Eric.
Yeah.
Back to Suits.
Six is good.
I got
From
to
what I
get on
remember.
top of
The
that.
one I got to get you to
Sam
watch.
obviously loves it because she knows
Yeah, I like it.
everything
Oh,
about
wait.
it.
Here's a revelation on Netflix yesterday, and it's because you guys said this. We have a Netflix account. Obviously, that's how I can see Netflix. Tassos and I, my husband, are not crazy bingers of anything, really. But I got him to start watching The Crown because I told him about how, the whole thing with the Diana stuff and Charles and the whole setup of how the royal family works, right? So he likes history. He starts watching it. He starts watching it from episode 1. I never saw the first 3 seasons. I just saw seasons 4 on, and then I went back.
Oh.
And in the time that we're watching this,
Are we surprised?
so
Kev?
now that he started watching this, I started going back like, oh, okay, well, let me see that one. And we have the same, like, I just go to his profile. I don't watch Netflix enough to make my own.
I know you're gonna screw up his.
Oh, you're going to screw it
So
up.
now I know what you guys are talking about yesterday when y'all said nothing drives you crazier than when somebody doesn't have their own profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every time if I go to The Crown, I'm at season 4, episode 4. I want to rewatch that. But he's already at season 6, the final season, episode 7. And so I'm like, why is it on season 6? So I have to go back in, go to season 4.
Well, then it screws him
so that
up.
means when he's going on,
Yeah.
he's trying to pick up where he
can't
left off,
remember where
right?
he left off.
And
Yeah.
it's going back to
and
season
what if
4
he
where I
stops
left
in the
off.
middle?
Yeah.
What if he's like, oh,
He
I'm
does.
tired.
He does. He stops in the middle. I go, oh, this is the scene where they almost get in a fight. But I guess he doesn't know that yet. Let me go back to season 4.
Plus,
So
you're
now
going to screw up
I
his
learned
algorithm.
something.
You're going to watch something on his profile, and he's going to start getting things that you not normally watch.
Interesting that he's watching that. Most
Yeah,
guys don't
because
watch
it got
care
him
about
with
the
the
royal family.
historical part of it when we were talking about how the royal family is
'Cause he's Greek?
really screwed up. And how does Prince Philip even...
That was him. That was
he,
Prince Philip.
Was he? Let me see.
Yeah.
Wait.
I read.
I read. Because Prince Philip was half Greek. but there was no Greek.
colonies?
I read.
I so
watch it.
desperately want to get you guys to all watch Louder Milk on Netflix. That's the one that, God, when we start talking about that, you're going to enjoy it.
All right, Ahmad.
Ahmad.
You ready?
Ahmad went to the streets and did what?
What'd you do?
Ahmad on the streets.
I asked them what they think you guys do for a living. People love that.
Based
'Cause
on
you
our
know-
photos.
Based on your photos, because they never think you guys are mega radio stars. So I can't wait for you guys to hear what they think you do.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
Ahmad on the streets next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's Ahmad out on the street. Will they even talk to me? I just hope I don't get punched in the face. It's Ahmad out on the street. It's Ahmad out out on the street. He's great.
He's great. Ahmad out on the street here on the Roula and Ryan Show and 104.1 KRBE. Ahmad just decides to go out and do things on his own. Then he tells us about it. We're glad he survived it and didn't get punched in the face.
So when you're armed on the street, what are you armed with? Our photos?
Yes, I have pictures of you guys.
And what are the pictures of? Like, what kind of picture?
I
Roula
know
and
that-
Ryan Show official KRBE website picture? Or no?
Or they're just-
selfies?
Or did you just pull them from our...
Instagram?
Mhm.
I know
Well-
Kevin was really mad at you the last time.
Oh, well, you had to bring that up again, Ryan. So I picked lovely
Oh, here they are.
photos of you guys
Oh,
on
that's
my
it.
Instagram at Space City Pretty. You guys can
Wow,
see.
Space City Pretty picked a very pretty one of me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Not me.
You know, I had to.
I like
to.
that
Oh, wait,
one.
hold on.
You know, sometimes you have better selfies than others. You're like, oh, there's a cute one. It's from the holidays. It's from the one that of me is holidays. Eric is inside a Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
Yes.
my God.
Ryan
you took-
has crazy hair.
Ryan, you look really good.
He took the picture of me when I was getting out of the shower. My hair's all messy.
Why'd you take a selfie of yourself getting out of the shower?
That's before he got his wig styled.
Oh, we used stuff.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get a damp and then they cut it.
And then the picture of of Sam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's when Sam was like all hot girl summer
Yeah, you can see
on her
Sam's
stairs
face.
with her.
Yeah, she's like very
Astros hat on.
seductive.
It looks like an
in a nice
OnlyFans
house.
picture.
Definitely
Oh,
an OnlyFans
yeah.
ad.
Space
That's
City
pretty
Pretty on
baby.
Instagram.
And then
Don't
Special
look
K
behind.
is shirtless by the pool, but
Nice.
somebody else's pool because he doesn't have one looking that nice.
You had to call him out on that.
That's a
Okay,
real
that is
fancy
definitely
pool.
not my
It's like
pool.
a resort pool.
He looks very handsome. You guys all look great in your
Oh, thank you.
photos.
Oh, thank you for that
Yeah.
worst picture ever.
Brian and
Okay,
myself.
so you have
That's
an
the worst
individual.
picture of me I've ever seen.
Space City
Okay.
Pretty. Just search it.
Yes, that's my Instagram. Follow me.
For the
Okay.
record, though, can we point out, Ryan, you have posted a lot of pictures of yourself sweating.
Oh, yeah.
And so you
Oh.
you
That was
asked
when I was
for
in the
it,
workout
right?
craze.
Are you asking for it if you're going to post, here's me sweating?
Yeah, that's
you
true.
could've
But that
put one of
wasn't on
those.
Instagram. Where'd you get that? That was from my family Facebook.
You know, I have
Now
my
you-
resources.
You put the sweaty ones on
Well, that one's
Instagram.
on. That one.
that one is?
Yeah,
He's posing
hashtag
down.
fishing.
I should have picked the ones where you were like
No, it's
posing
not.
next to the grave. But anyways, okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Eric, you are first.
All right.
Now, do people think you are a gardener
Oh, yeah.
or
Because of the picture.
because he's surrounded by
He's like
flowers?
cuddling the fake
That's
roses
what
at
people
Hobby
were doing
Lobby.
photo shoots at
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. So I went in there and did it.
Oh,
That's what
I
it
couldn't
was.
even tell.
That's why I did
Yeah,
that.
that's inside Hobby
crazy.
Lobby.
Nice.
Or they think you are an art gallery owner.
Oh, those are good choices.
Fancy.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. What do you guys
So
think?
a gardener, like slash landscaper, or an art gallery owner?
Art
What-
gallery.
Yeah, art
all the
gallery.
way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go art gallery.
it has to be
also.
art gallery. I think it would-
Okay.
There we go.
Let's see.
Whoa, that looks like a gardener.
You think he looks like a gardener?
Hell yeah.
He looks foolish.
Or answer C. He looks foolish.
Her friend just chimed in with that. He was so quiet the whole time and then jumped in and said that.
That's
so
funny.
I guess you looked foolish.
Okay, well that's the point on that.
Yep, I do look stupid.
Everyone thinks he's a gardener.
Ryan, you're next with your artsy fartsy photo.
Oh,
What
horrible.
do you think this guy thinks you are? He either thinks you're a youth pastor or an artist.
Oh yeah, youth. I see the youth pastor.
I can see
trying
the
to be
youth
cool.
pastor.
Like, hey kids, look at me. I got my messy hair. Look, you guys.
My
He's
messy
I'm Justin
smoldering a
Bieber.
little bit, you know.
It looks like Andy Warhol, crazy hair.
Yeah.
Let's tell people where to see these
Artist
pictures.
to
And you
me.
can go through this later too if you're listening on podcast and find the pictures.
Space City Pretty.
Yeah, and we'll put it on
Pretty.
KRBE's.
Oh,
Let's put it on
Lord.
KRB. We just don't
All
have time.
Ahmad, sorry, what was the second
a youth pastor or
an artist.
an artist.
Okay.
an artist? I'm going to go artist.
Okay, let's see.
He look like he's an artist, like
An artist?
like a painter.
What makes you say that?
A lot of people express like how they feel on like the type of paintings.
So he looks kind of emo.
Yeah, kind of.
Sammy got it right.
That's funny.
I thought because he had a black
Nice.
shirt, it kind of looks like what a
A pastor?
yeah, I'd wear with a
Oh,
white
like a
collar.
yeah,
with
with like priest collar.
Like he
yeah.
took it off
Collar.
just now.
Yeah, but
But I
there's
don't
like a
think
little
youth pastors
polo
wear
guy on
priest
it.
collars.
Polo. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, there's a
want a
polo
polo.
logo.
I don't know if the
pastors
priest
don't
had
wear
a
They try to
collars.
look
logo.
cool. They wear like Jordans and ripped
Yeah,
jeans.
they want to be like cool.
And Nike's trying to get involved
Oh,
in
yeah,
polo.
yeah, yeah.
They're trying to get into the
on trend
church
priests.
game.
All
The
right,
new polo
Sam
priest
got it
outfit.
right.
Polo
Let's
priest.
see her, what people think she is with her seductive photo. Do people think she's a sugar baby
Oh,
or a social media manager?
I'm going sugar baby
I
all
was
the
an
way.
influencer.
I hope they say sugar baby.
Oh, yeah?
I said the other.
This is
that
her
the
ad
dream?
for her sugar baby.
Is that the dream you want to
It's her
live?
sugar baby ad.
Let's hear it.
Let's see.
Content creators run somebody's social media account.
Okay, what makes you say that about her?
I don't know. That's just what
That's
it
the
looks
vibe
like.
she gives?
Yeah.
So, Sam, you need to start running KRBE's Instagram.
I'll have us all pose like this. It'll be fine.
If you interviewed a dude, it would have been a different.
Yeah, but
absolutely.
if you wanted to be a sugar baby, the ad has already been created.
Who's next? Special K with his poolside picture. You look like a GTA character to me in the photo.
Shirtless poolside picture.
Yes, it's a shade.
And the pink, the Miami.
Yeah, it's giving very much GTA.
No, it looks a little bit like the Ballad of Gay Tony, Grand Theft Auto.
You just said that because he's gay.
No, I have that game.
This is Fort Lauderdale picture, by the way. This Florida.
Is that what's that?
You are a YouTuber or an HGTV host.
I doubt the
which one?
It doesn't give me host on that one.
I'm thinking
Also a YouTuber.
I'm thinking HGTV.
I say YouTuber because he looks like he's.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Let's see.
That gives YouTube vibes, or like the social media influencer.
Yeah.
Like influencer?
Yeah, so you're Mr. Beast
YouTuber.
now. You need to start
Mr.
filling.
Beast.
You need
Fill a
to-
whole house full of like oobleck and
Yes, exactly.
all those little bouncy
Make
balls.
people stay overnight in the mall.
He would like to be an HGT.
Yeah, you'd love
host.
that.
That was one of the first
That'd be
things I
amazing.
told you when I met you. I could see you doing that.
Okay, we could definitely give good side eye to projects that
Oh,
suck.
absolutely. It'd be hilarious.
So what were the Roula's choices?
All right, so Roula, she's posed with a nice glass of what
It's
is that,
Christmas
champagne?
time. Yeah, I'm holding a flute of champagne. It's Christmas. I'm wearing
Very
red plaid.
cute. I love it. They either think you're an event planner or head of HR.
Oh,
Definitely event
planner.
It
Event
looks pretty fancy, but in the background, right? Is that tree lit up? Not with Christmas lights, though.
You're the only thing lit up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go
You're
event
lit, all
planner.
right.
I'll go event planner.
Event.
All right,
Yes.
let's see.
Maybe an HR counselor, maybe.
HR. You know,
No
Roula,
way.
you always get authoritative roles. I guess you look like you don't take no BS. Some people always
true.
think like you're like a vice principal or something like
That's
that.
funny.
And do you have time real quick to play your audio of that guy
yes,
that called?
Of course.
Somebody who
on Friday or Thursday, some guy got mad at Ahmad.
because Ahmad has the BK jingle voice. That's what he has. So we do all these little songs. He does all these songs to the jingle, even though it's not the words of BK. It's just Ahmad song.
So he's got this for.
Yes.
what he said.
Shout out to this hater.
Hey guys, so I just heard Sam get roasted. I heard Special K get roasted. Put my little input in. This is for Ahmad. Ahmad, come on, man. We get it. You kind of sound like the Burger King guy. But, man, you made 3 different versions of this song. It's getting old.
Loser, 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 loser. You're just mad cause I'm way cooler. You hate my songs, well, that's a shame. You can stay lame. I'm never gonna stop. Well, at least until this bit flop. Don't sue me, Burger King.
That's amazing.
Great job.
Yes, Ahmad.
With what's going down in H-Town.
It is brought to you by Duncan. Kevin, I know this one particularly affects you. You've been waiting for your mail packages forever.
I've been waiting for Christmas packages to come from my mom's house because
Okay.
they were too big to take on the plane.
Maybe Valentine's Day.
Where are they?
Where's that KitchenAid mixer you got?
I know.
Everybody's been covering this story, every network, but KHOU actually got a whistleblower as to why the mail has been slowed down in Missouri City. Quote, the insider says, never in my postal career has it been this bad. This is coming from a long-time Postal Service employee. Said he's fed up with the excuses and he wants the public to know what's really causing the mail delays at 2 Houston area processing
Drum roll,
centers.
please. What is
Here
it?
it is. They were supposed to have a massive machine brought in, a new sorting machine.
Yes.
So big that they had to remove 2 other machines. So they removed the machines. The big issue is the new machine didn't fit inside the building.
Oh, no.
So the employee
So
said,
it's just in the parking lot?
without
On a
any-
pallet?
so now they have no sorting machines, and they think that bringing in 23 people is somehow going to fix the problem.
So they took the machines out before
They took them out
realized.
before they'd even measured to see if this new machine would fit in it.
You know, you have to do that with furniture too. If you're buying furniture for a small house or a small little rental, you can't get it around the corner. Maybe there's stairs in front of the doorway. How you gonna make that corner?
Yeah,
you
you
got to think about that. You buy all this furniture, then you got to take it all the way back. Didn't fit in the house.
We had to do that twice, Mark and I.
Somebody didn't do their job, that's for
You
sure.
had to return furniture twice?
No,
Sam?
I had to throw it away.
No.
What?
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
You threw away furniture?
Sofas.
That is not
Sofas.
at all a thing I would encourage a Sam to say.
You didn't give them to
Tell me.
Kevin?
Yeah, this was before you guys.
Oh, okay.
Like before.
You just throw away the
For all this.
couches
Yes.
because they wouldn't fit in the house.
Yes.
Oh,
You can
Sam.
like drop them off at like Salvation Army or something.
We tried to get it up in the elevator when we lived. As soon as we moved to Houston House downtown, we could not get our sectional sofa into the elevator.
It won't fit upward.
So we got it in. And then we couldn't get it out. And luckily,
crap.
we found this muscle dude to like help Mark manhandle it out of the elevator. And basically
Hey,
just
muscle
like,
dude.
So we had to get rid of that. Threw that away. And then when Mark moved to Austin, it wouldn't fit through the door. So we got rid of that one.
Man.
Yeah. So measure.
Wow.
Yeah, post office
Yeah, it
measure.
Might, and you know the other thing, it might
Dang.
fit through the door, but not around the corner.
Right.
And you just get stuck in the hallway. You're like,
Yep.
all right, I guess I'll leave it here.
Yep. Someone else can have it.
Yeah.
Break it in
It's a
half.
conversation
Take it back
piece.
to the door.
That's all it is. And by the way, it's not just the mail that's going to be late. Customers can expect FedEx packages to be taking longer. On January 24th, FedEx alerted clients about its express shipping. They said the storms in Houston has created hazardous operating conditions, and for the safety of their team members, that's their number one priority. So packages will be late.
Okay, right before we get into Roula and Ryan's Roses, we're going to let you hear the new secret sound. The other secret sound got guessed yesterday during Sam's show. So we have a new secret sound. We'll go over all of that right before we get into Roula and Ryan's Roses on 104.1 KRBE.